Shalom, beloved. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, formerly known as Hotep Sophia, also known as Dominique Rebel, and we are here for our evening reading and prayer at Sassur. I'm recording this much later in the day than normal, so that's why it's super, super bright, even though I know it's probably dark by now for everyone else. But nevertheless, we are here. We have a job, a mission to complete, and we're going to take care of it. So, first and foremost, all praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the creator of heaven and earth. We thank him for another day to labor in the vineyard. We thank him for everything that we have, and we ask permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can gather insight that will help us be better prepared to deal with whatever is coming at us tomorrow. To the Holy Mother, the TrinoSophia, the Holy Sophia, and Christosophia, we thank you for always being with us. We thank you for walking with us, and we thank you for guiding us. O Divine Mother, illumine me with divine wisdom, vivify me with divine life, and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. We acknowledge our elder wiser brother Yahweh Shai for setting the perfect example of what we could do in this lifetime. To the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the 144-letter name of the Most High, to the 216 angels that sit atop the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, to the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We thank you for everything that you've done for us. We know that we are terrible, terrible clients who make lots of mistakes and are pretty ungrateful at most times. But we still thank you for all of your hard work. We think you guys are doing a great job. We ask that you give us a message that's helpful for us as we go to sleep tonight, that's clear, that's easy to understand, that's easy to understand, easy to apply, easy to interpret, and is timely and is accurate. And we know you're capable, fully capable of all of those things because you've been doing it for us, and we appreciate that very hard work that you've put in. All right, let's do Psalm 16, what we do at night. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, Thou art my Lord, my goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord who hath given me counsel. My reins instruct me in the night season. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, my glory rejoiceth, my flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. I pause because my reigns, that's a term that has come up a lot in my astrological research, and it's odd that it's here. Very, very odd. So I never noticed it before. Okay, I'm going to try to refocus. So, again, thanks you guys for being here. As usual, we have our, oh Lord, you can see a lot of stuff. All right, we have our Rota Mundi deck. Again, this is not a beginner deck. This is an advanced deck, and the reason is it is extremely Kabbalah heavy, and if you are not familiar with the Kabbalah, it is not going to make a lot of sense. You're going to have to take a lot of time to research. However, I would say that if you do get this deck as a beginner, you just start with easy pulls, like 1 card, 3 cards like we do. Really get to learn the deck. You get to learn the Kabbalah all at once. So I would say that it is good for that sort of application. So, of course, we have our cards. Ooh, can't fall out till I start shuffling. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We ask permission to speak with the angels for just a few minutes so that we can get some messages that are clear, easy to understand, and will to help us better do your will. To the Holy Mother, we thank her for always being with us and guiding us along the path. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother, Yahweh Shai. And to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask again that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's easy for us to apply, that we can use, that's timely. Again, we acknowledge that we are terrible, terrible clients. We don't follow directions. We do everything the wrong way. We go left when you say to go right frequently. And we really appreciate you still coming in every day and doing the work with us that's necessary. We think you guys are doing an excellent job. And after we receive our message, we will report back to the Most High that you have done the work that we ask and that it may be added to your record. Again, we thank you for all of your hard work. All right, so no cards fell out. Let's see what's going on. All right, we've got the 3 pillars this time, which is the 3 of Pentacles. That's in our past position. We are pretty well grounded in reality on this one. And we have the 10 of Swords again. I'm going to look in our other book for this reading. I have a feeling I just need a regular notes on these. Transition completion. Actually, I might use both books. And our last card is the Moon. We just got not this exact same reading, but very similar. All right, so let's start with, I know that this book is not, let me actually pull my other book. All right. Oof. So I have my regular tarot book too, so that we can get a clear understanding. Oh, let me zoom in. And by zoom, I mean slide my camera forward so that the pictures are a little bit closer. It's a very fancy zoom we have here. All right, so our first card is the 3 of Pentacles, which grounds us to reality. Let's see. Man, I want this reading to be fast, but I just got the feeling I need to look at my other book. All right, so the 3 of Pentacles, it's titled The 3 Pillars. It shows the 3 pillars, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, that's why. This book is not going to tell us what the 3 of Pentacles mean. This book will tell us what the 3 of Pentacles means. Coins. Here we go. So the 3 of Pentacles means, oh, I know, that's why I remember this card. Work rewarded, dedication work is fun and profitable, disciplined methods of works, priorities, goods acquired, working to make plans a reality, business opportunity, fruition of training. So the key words for this card are commitments, work rewarded, and craftsmanship. So I think that since this is in our past position, it does have the tree of life on there, and we have been calling for all 216 angels to come and be with us. And I think this is just an indication that we do now have access to all of the angels on the tree of life, which is good for us. And I only say that because one of the key words on here is powerful support. And if this is in the past position, that would mean to me, that would indicate to me that we've activated some even more powerful support. So, okay, that's weird. Some people have done the Yohat Kalak uh, thing, and you have serious support in that regard. But to have access to all of the angels on all three pillars of the tree of life, hey, I'm not going to turn that down at all. So I think that's, again, a good sign for us. Overall, I think that most people spent yesterday really focusing on themselves and building themselves up. We did have a bunch of live streams or whatever, and I think that it was good for people to come together. Always is when possible. So I think that again, this is just, to me, I get the indication that we've activated all of the angels, which is good and bad. I mean, it's good for us, but it's bad for some other people. All right, so let's look at our 10 of Swords. All right, I'm still going fast. Good. My reading earlier, I just got so sidetracked. Like, I just could not end the reading, even though it was done. The angels were like, no, you have to say this. Don't forget to say that. Say this too. I'm like, okay, all right. So this card is transition completion, which represents mastery of the related suit or the completion of an endeavor. It represents successful completion of a task and the need to advance to greater things, which is why we would have access to all of the angels now, because we're going on to the next cycle. Y'all don't know that. That doesn't matter. This card represents the completion of an endeavor and the need to advance onto greater things. It shows the beginning stages of the alchemical process as well as the final alternatives of either resurrection or second death, which basically means back on the zodiac. So that's in our present position. So that means that we have successfully leveled up to another level, I think, as a nation. And I think that's really good. A very good indication that we're doing well, but it's also a little terrifying because if we've leveled up, there's someone else who has not leveled up, who has gone the opposite direction. Because as we get our strength, there are other parts that lose their strength. And, these people act crazy when they start to lose stuff, but it's obvious that they're losing a whole lot. So in our future position, we have the moon and oh gosh. Let's see if I can get to the important part. Okay. Actually, let me look at the moon card in here. Which is, it's not going to match up. I just realized it's not going to match up. Here we go. The moon card in here means that it says to heed instincts, follow intuition, you are manifesting the subconscious, you're exposing deception, you're seeing hidden truth, introspection, psychic visions or dreams, creative cycle, union of spiritual and physical, and learning magic. So of course that's pretty much everything that we're doing right now. And in here, the 29th path of wisdom is called corporeal intelligence. It informs everybody, which is incorporated under all orbs, and it is the growth thereof. The corporeal intelligence provides the contemplation that that is meant to be incorporated or manifested within the physical world. Wisdom without application is of little benefit. The objective of this path is to hone one's intuitive abilities, balance one's instincts with reason, and apply the gained wisdom within the world. So this is an action card. So this tells me that, ooh, now that we have activated or have access to all 216 angels on the tree of life, we are now transitioning into an active time when we will have to be able to access those angels. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I really don't. So anyway, this is a night reading. So what you do is you take that information and you sleep on it, and hopefully you're not as terrified as I am, because in my mind, if we have another layer of the okay, so remember, like I said earlier, the angelic hierarchy is the government hierarchy is a bootleg of the angelic hierarchy. So in the bootleg hierarchy, when you have to go to the next boss, the next level of management, that means you have a whole lot more problems, less work, but more things to be responsible for, more responsibilities. And the more responsibilities that you have, the more pressure it is. So I think that, again, this kind of reinforces my thought process about these in the cosmic weather, the days that are marked with a lot of red is days that we really have to build ourselves up, because again, coming up in the next couple of days, it's kind of like the cosmic weather is not too bad. So that means to me that it's gonna be some action going forward. But we do have we have developed in the past, because it's the first card, we have developed access to the skills and the abilities that we need. So of course, it's nothing to be afraid of. I'm terrified, because I know, for me, if I have to deal with another thing, it's just going to be like a lot. So it's just me in my own whatever. But I'll have to ask the angels to help me. And so I guess that's what the thing is. Like, whatever the next turning of the moon is that's coming down the pike, you're going to have to really lean on the angels. You can't lean on your own energy. You also can't lean on your own understanding. You have to lean heavily on the angels. So anybody who sets up their shrines for the day, tomorrow, Lavana, there's, I think it's the third pentacle of Lavana. Oh. I'm totally OCD, so don't mind me. No, that's the sun. The fourth pentacle of Lavana is for acquiring, defends the body from all evil spirits and all injury. And the particular angel, if you look in the Clavicle Salomonis, I won't say the name, but this particular angel gives knowledge of all herbs and stones when asked by name. So my setup tomorrow is going to include asking by name this particular angel the knowledge of all herbs and stones. So maybe I need to tell you guys that. That's my plan for tomorrow, my setup. So maybe that's something you guys want to think about adding in, because whatever is coming up next, we need to be prepared. We're not on this battle alone. So don't act like it. And of course, always go to the Most High, go to the Holy TrinoSophia, go to the entire administration of angels, and somebody will help you if you go to them and ask them by name. And I think that, again, goes back to the taking the time to work on yourself and so on and so forth, so that you are capable of calling these beings out by name, and you're not like fumbling around trying to think of a name. No, you need to know the name. Again, if you don't have space in your home to do any of this stuff, like I have a setup or whatever, you can always read, and when you read, you can learn the name, so that when something does happen, maybe the one thing you know is what number guardian angel to call for what specific experience. I mean, that's a good skill to have. So, I mean, everybody can't have that skill. I've been trying to read as much as I can, but my mind is on a totally different wavelength, and I'm not learning as many names I know that as I need to. So I'm probably going to pick up my clavicle Solomonus and try to at least read a paragraph or two a day, just so I can pick up those names. But yeah, so I think this is a really good reading for us. We now have access to the whole tree of life, which is great. The transition from the last level to this level is complete. And now we're on to the next challenge. Hopefully that gives y'all some peace, because I know if this last challenge was pretty hard, so that means the next challenge is going to be even harder. But we are well protected, well equipped, and well prepared for it. So I'll let y'all take a look at these cards while I write them down. Dear Father. All right. And 29 path, which is moon. All right, so let's do the blessing of the Sephirah. Let me grab my cheat sheet first, so I don't have to dig around through all this stuff to find it. All right, the blessing of the Sephiroth. So another thing that I want to point out about this blessing of the Sephirah that I just realized, this is definitely something that you want to learn and work on, because it is our path up the tree of life. And if you don't understand where all these points are and the path that you actually have to take, or the proper path to take rather, you can cause yourself a lot of unnecessary trouble, because there is this whole thing with the fingers, that's the path. So once you understand that it's here to here, then across, then to across to here, and then to the middle, and then across here to here, and then to the middle again, and then down, it makes more sense. But if you don't understand, if like when I was doing it wrong at first, I was just like 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. That's not how. That's the incorrect way to travel the tree. So the reason that I thought adding this was important early on was to really understand how to navigate the tree of life. So, and then that has a whole bunch of implications, but if you just have it in your mind, if you get a particular test that involves it, you'll be able to navigate your way through the test. Meaning the whole idea of having a physical tree that you can look at and identify with, it's not in order though by day. But anyway, the whole thing about having a physical tree, it's in order by size. Huh. Anyway, the thing about having a physical tree that you can negotiate yourself with, you can ingratiate yourself with, is so that you can, like I said, when something comes up and you need to be able to navigate through these different arenas, you'll have that familiarity, just like with knowing the names of the angels, that you'll be able to navigate through that. So let me tell you how I was able to use that. So I've been trying to find, I'm going to do a video on this too, but just real quick, I've been trying to find the proper incense for the proper day. And like I said, I don't have, I'm in Jacksonville, and they don't have like the best, like Botanica style stores or metaphysics stores. Like, I'm from DC. The ones we have at home, if I didn't like the first one, I go a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Here it's like I got one and then like two and a half. Other ones that I could go to, maybe one total, because each one is kind of like a half, because they're really specified to the Santa Maria, and some of the stuff crosses over and some of the stuff doesn't. So anyway, I've been trying to figure out how to get around, like how to deal with that, so that I have an incense of the day. So I figured out that the chakra incenses correlate with the tree of life. And if you could find where it correlates on the tree of life, then you could find the planet it correlates with. Then you can use the chakra for that planet. I mean, the incense for the planet based on the chakra as it correlates on the tree of life. It's kind of hard to understand, but I just hope you get the general idea of once you're able to make the one connection, you can connect it to a bunch of different things. So I was able to say, oh, okay, so for Zedek, Shabbatai, really, it was yesterday. I said, oh, for Shabbatai, I need to get the Visharana. Is that how you spell it? Vishadu. I don't know all those names yet. Vishad, something with a V. Not the top, but like this one, chakra. Incense, and use that because it correlates with Saturn. And then there's a place on the chakra that correlates with Shemesh. There's a place on the chakra that correlates with Lavana. So once you are able to put those pieces together, then instead of having to go out and get something new for everything, you can just use what you have, repurpose it for the purpose of Lavana or Shabbatai or whatever the case may be. This correlates to a bunch of different stuff. So once you know that how to place it with that, then you can have, instead of having to have a billion different products for a billion different things, you have 7 products, one for each chakra, and then its chakras correlate with planets, and then the planets correlate with days. Boom. You have dwindle down the stuff that you need, and also the stuff you have to carry with you, and also like once you get into the stones and the herbs and all that stuff, being able to correlate it down is extremely helpful. Just so that you can do your own research and you're not reliant on other people bringing it to you and you got to try and decipher it back. So again, I am going to do a video on this probably today. I just have to go and get the rest of the incenses. They're just not here. I have to go get them. So because I think that this will be helpful for people to know how to break this stuff down so that you can use it in different ways. So, okay, the blessing of the Sephiroth. I just talked my whole extra minutes that I was trying to save away. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gavora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach. Blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Hod. Blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod. Blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut. Blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the creator and master of the universe, We are thankful that you allowed us to speak with the angels for just a few moments. We would like to report back that they have done the things which thou hast commanded they do in regards to not allowing our feet to hit against a stone. They have given us a word that is accurate. They've given us a word that is timely. They've given us a word that is that we can understand and that we can implement. So we would like that to be officially entered in the record on their behalf, that they have done the things which we have asked. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for always being with us, and we thank you for always guiding us along the way. We acknowledge Yahweh Shai and thank him for setting the perfect example of what we could do on this earth. To the angels whom we've called here to be with us, we thank you for giving us a good message. And as promised, we have reported back to the Most High that you have done what we tasked you with. And we are grateful for all of your hard work. And we think you guys are doing an excellent job. All right. Beru Shem Kevod Malchuto Lolam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biet Hamikdash Limkoma Bim Hira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of his holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. See you for tomorrow morning's reading at Thamor.